Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Snick 500, another DCS video, and we are still doing combined arms because I am still without a throttle. I am not upset that I do not have a throttle because it gives us another opportunity to dive into combined arms, and we've done the radar locking missions already, the radar locking vehicles already. Now we're going to work on the heat-seeking ones and how they work and what they look like and everything else. What you are seeing right in front of us is an example. This is the Avenger, and it fires stingers, much like the linebacker does. So those are your options there if you want to fire stingers. We're going to talk about the Chap. We're going to talk about the SA-13 and the SA-9 today with our good buddy Ghost. Ghost, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
See, he's so thrilled to be here. Can't you tell, guys? No, Ghost has really been a huge help for this, and I cannot thank him enough in all this. Just like before, please go back and watch at least the lock-on video that was last week for this, so you can kind of see how to get into a vehicle, because we've already discussed that. We're going to bang it through it quick, and also some useful tips to help you in those missions. We also did a 30-minute video of how to set up your controls. I don't expect you to watch the whole 30-minute video, but if you're stuck on a control, we went through all of them, kind of what they do and whether you need them or not. So I hope those two videos help you. That being said, I'm going to select role. I am going to join the blue faction because that's where we need to be for the training purposes. I'm going to jump into the Game Master and click Fly, and I am going to click on which one? You are in a linebacker, so I feel like I should be in a linebacker 2. And this is a linebacker. It's got a gun, and it's got tow missiles, or stingers, as the case may be.
Stingers, the tow missiles have been stripped off and then replaced with
Aha.
stingers.
Okay, so now these are heat-seeking missiles, right? Yep, there's the familiar Sidewinder growl that we are all familiar with. Okay, so this is different, Ghost. When I'm looking at the Hinds that are flying off to our left, I get locked on one.
Yes.
I get the buzz, and now I've lost it because
Yes.
we're not in a position to get their heat signature anymore.
Yes. You can try and force it by pressing R.
Okay, here we go. So now I've got a little circle with a dot in it.
Because you have a gun, which technically can work, but maybe not. That's why it keeps jumping from thing to thing. It's because it's trying to lock onto a different target.
Okay. Because they're flying really close together. Alright, well, there's the first one out. That's not the one I locked.
The other one, yep.
But it hit one, and that's sometimes how Sidewinders go. I'm going to try again. Okay, I got that one that time. And now, this reloads differently, right? So if I hit Control and R to reload the missiles, it does this whole animation where it points the back end of the missiles to the back of the vehicle, right?
Yes, and it takes, for a full reload, it takes 80 seconds.
Right. So, and you can see the reloading time in the bottom right-hand corner here, where it says reloading ready in 24 seconds now.
So 20 seconds per missile.
That's cool.
Fun fact about it. You think that box has a different launch system, but it's actually just 4 Mad Pad Stingers just in a box.
Oh, there's 4 in there. I thought there were only 2 in there. Okay. So I could have fired 2 more missiles.
Yes. Whatever shall he do? Answer is lose the wing, but still keep on trucking. Oh, he's lost both his wings. He's a nugget now.
That Hind is an impressive Hind. As they all are. Okay, so I'm going to reload this thing again, and then it takes, in this case, another 40 seconds, because I only fired 2 of them. Okay. So that basically covers the linebacker and the Avenger, right? They're the same missiles, same concept.
Yep.
Cool. I feel like I'm learning. And
So next we're gonna use the gun.
we're gonna use the gun.
So
oh well, I gotta wait for 17 more seconds. And 5, 4, longest 17 seconds of our lives, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back in the gun. So I'm back in first-person view, and I hit the 4 key, so we're using HE now.
Yep. So if you press 2, 1, and 2, you get Epiphas Diaz, which is a Sabo. That's used for armored targets such as BMPs. I would not try firing that at the helicopter. You're not going to do all that much damage. And then, yep, you already got that down. So you press R, and then you... Granted, the linebacker to the audience is glitched right now, so that's why you can't use the lead, because it's using the same locking procedure as the Stinger.
Right. And I'm guessing that because it's using the same locking procedure, it then loses the heat signature, so it loses lock.
Yes. It's not supposed to be doing this, but it's just the hands we've been dealt.
We're going to go get a little closer to make this easier. Aha! We're not going to discuss how much ammo I used to kill him. I feel like that would be a waste of time. Because my answer is going to be, I used enough. Alright, cool. So now, I'm going to turn around and come back to you. So that covers the missiles and the guns on the linebacker, right?
Yep.
And it can fire while driving, as I just demonstrated. Cool. And apparently they power slide. Good to know. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go F10. And so that covers the linebacker and the Avenger. Now we want to look at the chap. Oh. 4 missiles on this bad boy.
Yes, these are AIM-9Gs.
Oh, wow. So these are not great missiles.
No, they are not.
This almost feels like a vehicle
This
almost feels like a vehicle you shouldn't use then. In DCS.
No, it's last-ditch effort. So try just hover above the hind. You'll get the classic.
Yeah.
Growl, and then left click.
I'm clicking. Do I have to be stationary? Is that why it won't fire?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That fire on the move. Plus, okay, so future reference. If you see the big red line, you can't fire. So notice there's a big red line on the lower half of your screen. If you see that, you can't fire. That basically means you don't have enough depression to fire.
I don't have enough depression.
What?
It's too hot. It's too low in the sky.
Yep. So now you can fire.
Got
because
it.
you don't have the red line. You can fire one at them, and then leave the rest for the others. Fire.
Hey, I hit one. Not the one I was aiming at, but
Not the one you were aiming at.
yeah, this thing is. Do I even want to know how long it takes to reload?
That's a very good question. I don't know.
All right,
I've never had to reload it.
because you've never used all 4 missiles.
Correct.
Yeah, I think I know why. What I'm saying is I don't recommend this vehicle.
The slam ram is better. But we don't have that in game. God, just... Damn, you didn't even hit that man and he died.
Well, I
Right.
fired 2 missiles.
Save-
Okay, so
Save
yeah.
the last targets.
Yeah. So guys that are watching this video, if you are seeing this vehicle as what your options are, grab a plane. Might be what I would tell you. Okay, so now we go to the SA-13.
Yes. Well, technically, okay, no, I lied. We're gonna go with the SA-9 first because it's
SA-9.
the crappier.
The
brother.
crappier version of the two. Okay. Okay, so this kind of looks cool.
So, same concept.
I got a red dot at the
Except a little
bottom of
bit
the
different.
screen.
Yep. So line it up and you'll get a
Oh!
beep, beep, beep. And then once you get a green dot, you left click and you'll hear the gyros whirl and then it'll fire off. If you interrupt this process by losing lock, it won't fire.
Wow. Okay, so I won't ever be in this one because this is going to be hard for me to do.
You can zoom in by using the plus and minus key next to the backspace.
Okay, that might help a little. Whoa, no.
Fire, you'll hit the whirl, and you lost lock.
Yeah,
so-
no, I lost lock. Yeah, wow. Okay. Hey, I got one off. And they're going to flare that sucker off, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay. I don't like this one.
Yep, it has no form of flare resistance whatsoever.
Yeah. I think I could sit here all day shooting at these things and miss every single one of them. But that's how this one works. So you go red dot, yellow dot, green dot, fire, hold lock until it fires. It looks cool though. I'll say that. Why do I feel like you cheated there?
He couldn't see my missile, so he couldn't flare it.
Aha.
It's an ambush weapon.
Got it. Okay. So now, I keep hitting escape.
So now
like
the arguably easier to use and friendlier
the SA-13.
brother. Yes.
Okay. So now, looks
Same concept.
oh, but a much different. Are we out of targets?
Yep. So right click, and you'll get a bunch of things.
I don't have a right. When I right click, I don't get a bunch of things. What's your right click bound to? Mine is rangefinder active. I'll bet yours is plan position indicator.
No. Zoom, narrow space, press and hold. So press the space or press the plus button. You get that. So you get
Aha.
go back.
Yeah.
On the top left, there's the circle again. Same concept. It will tell you where it wants you to fire with the arrows. So we have to find a target. I found my target.
Do we have a target to shoot?
And now you get a black circle. You have to keep the circle in the black circle. And now I've launched. This guy does have IRCCM, which is flare resistance. Not as good as the Stinger, but it does have it. Mine is not going to hit. This only has an effective range of about 5 kilometers. It is not. It is not. Yep, so you have to keep the circle within the circle.
Wow. Hey, I hit him! This feels like another ambush type vehicle.
Yes, it's just a better version of Kill Them 2.
And it has a 386 second reload time.
Yes.
Okay, so I think what we have learned here today, Ghost, and correct me if I'm wrong, while the S300 and the S400 in the Russian arsenal are very, very good pieces of kit, the SA9 and SA13 not so much. And if you absolutely have to destroy something in the air with a heat-seeking missile, use the linebacker or the chap. I'm sorry, the linebacker or the Avenger. Is that fair?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that about sums this one up, guys. In the next one, what do we got left to look at, Ghost? We've got to look at the Gepard.
Nice.
We've got to look at the Vulcan. We've got to look at all of those over there. So that'll be the next video, guys. Hope to see you in that one. Hope it helps you guys, and hope I get my throttle soon. I miss flying. That's why I got into DCS. It was to fly. But this is kind of cool. Like, I'm learning a little bit here. Like, I'm feeling smarter every episode. So, guys, that'll do it for this one. That's how you fire your heat-seeking missiles in Combined Arms. Snake 500. We'll see you in the next one.